When you meet someone who has a grateful and thankful heart, there's something really genuine and beautiful about that. But there's also something strange about it, something unusual. I want to talk a bit about that today. Hi, I'm Warren, the rector here at St Columba's. Glad you could join me for my message of the day. Last week I spoke about how strange Christianity is. I talked about that we have a cross at the top of our buildings, and if you think about it, that's a really strange thing. It's very unusual. You can check that out, my Tuesday talk last week. And I said that I would look at a few other things in church that make us strange and happy to be strange. One of them is Thanksgiving. If you were to come to a traditional Holy Communion service at St Columba's, at the heart of it is Thanksgiving. An ancient word we use for Holy Communion is Eucharist, and it's the Greek word for thanksgiving. It's the word we can use to describe what we're doing on a Sunday morning, is to give thanks and to learn to give thanks. People say, oh, that's not that hard, that's not that unusual. Yes, I'm thankful. Well, yes, we can all be at times grateful when something happens, certain things, but to actually have a grateful, a thankful heart, that is not so easy to do. And to have a thankful heart in the midst of darkness or difficulties, that's really hard. It's rare for people to be able to do that almost like naturally. The natural way is to actually let that become a burden, the problems, to be dragged down, to become negative, critical, even envious of people who are not experiencing the negative things that you are. You look at someone else and think, oh, if only I could be like them, or they've got an easy life. Now, whether that be true or not, the part of being able to manage and negotiate life is to grow in gratitude and thankfulness. This isn't optimism. There's a difference between being thankful and optimistic. Optimism has a little bit of, it has a sense of being a bit superficial. See, gratitude, being thankful, can make us more optimistic about the future, but actually, even in the midst of darkness, we can remain thankful. We can see the gifts that we have received in our lives, and that may well propel us out of the darkness. Now, I think that's one of the things that makes church strange. Because if you come to church week by week, you'll learn how to have a thankful heart. And you might think, oh, that's not strange. Well, okay, how about the word unusual? Because it is unusual. It's a gift, but you've got to learn to do it. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.